Ooh! Icy, from one icy place to another. From a natural aloe ray for a natural icy place, from an unnatural icy place to a natural icy place. Full of carnage. Was this a front screen? I don't remember this ever being a front screen. Oh god, dynamite. But it might be. Okay, you know I said last time I was so happy about our great creator not putting any explosive things in here like live rounds. Yeah. We're going to do it now, aren't we, really? This is the only way to do it, is we're going to have to stack up some... we're going to have to... This is supposed to be the thing, isn't it? This is it. It is supposed to be this. I don't know. We're going to have to put the dynamite in like this, and hopefully it won't go boom. We'll see what happens. What's this? This is new. We haven't had one that has said anything before. Dr. David Childs. Is this the same as the one from the... From the map? I'm not sure. I've been put in charge of cataloguing the samples before storing them in the cryofridge. It's truly amazing how much material there is in these specimens. I swear there wasn't this much matter when we took them out of the ice and thawed them. I'll store the samples as requested, but first I'll weigh every sample. When I'm done, I'll weigh them again and compare my results. That's science, folks. But if I'm right, this could be a huge breakthrough. Even though to perhaps silence Dr. Blair's constant self-righteousness. Even enough to perhaps silence Dr. Blair's self-righteousness. Sure. Oh, sorry. Maybe that is. Maybe this is a level that Janitor made just to feel more complete, because you know this one was this level was missing a front screen. I don't know what this is, by the way. I don't know, since it's obviously doing okay in the ice and cold here. It's not fire. It's just it's not melting the ice. Some sort of quantum effect. Let's call it quantum. That's the best explanation for everything you don't understand. It's quantum. That's what's doing it. Put the pizza slice in there. No, get in you go. Whatever it is. Right. There's not a lot in here, really. The remains of Dr. Blair, I think. Jack Frost. Oh, Jack, you're coming with me, mate. What's this? This is crates. Sure. Okay. We need to... Actually, the flares we can just chuck in here, can't we? And make a nice pretty picture. Pretty flames out there. There we go. We should probably stop doing that for now. Right, okay, let's try it then, shall we? The main thing is not to drop it so it falls out of the bucket. If it does, we have a lot of mess to clear up. Yeah, just like that. Just like that. Duck and cover. Hold on to your unmentionables. Oh no! What? Well, that was fun. So, this level is now a bit busier because we're now going to have to do a whole lot of mopping up. Well, it's not too bad, actually. It's not too bad. All we've got is a few smutty bits over here. It's okay. Stop panicking. I just don't want these things damaged, though. Yeah, I didn't realise the dynamite was so close that it would do that. Ah, jolly chips and fun. Yeah, I could probably have arranged it so that... Let's just test something. Hold on. I could probably have done it so that I drop things in there carefully. So if I stand on a box, 1 second, just for your amusement and edification, let's see if this works. Say that I've got, this is the dynamite, right? See and all that. Because it tipped over as it went in, because of the awkward shape of the thing. If I did this, yeah, that would probably be okay. What would? Should we do that for the next one? Yeah, let's do that for the next one. We'll put Jack in there. There we go. Unfortunate name, Jack, but you know, again, we can't control your name. I once knew a... Oh! Have we crashed? Ah! We've crashed. Well, we lost a little bit of progress there, so Jack's going to go back in the furnace again. But there we go. Yeah, it happened earlier. It's the rust client crashing, which is usually what happens when I start to get crashes in the game, which is rather unfortunate. Fodder had given me some good advice about this in the past, which I've then immediately forgotten. But basically, I went back and I rechecked the integrity of the files. They seem to be okay, and we'll find out if it crashes again. But it does seem to be a thing after a while that stuff crashes a lot. Well, it doesn't happen a lot, actually. That's not fair. It happens occasionally. You know? Another bit of dynamite gone boom there. That's right. Now, what I was saying earlier, let's see if it crashes again as I'm talking about this, because it's about now, when I've restarted the game, if it's going to crash again, but it crashes again. Or the Rust client goes, I'm not feeling very well, I'm going to have to run, see ya, and then crashes. I was saying that I knew a man who worked on tuberculosis, who also known as TB, whose initials were TB, which seemed kind of unfortunate, really. It's, you know, I think I've probably mentioned that before, but much like poor old Jack Frost, you know. Oh god, this is awful. Was this like this in the game as well? I think it might have been, mightn't it? Where there was a thing where there was a lot of muck inside a like an ice tomb, and you couldn't easily get it out. I'm not going in there, by the way. I'm not getting my boots. I know I'm wearing big wellies, but I'm not getting that dirty. Thank you very much. I'm going to have to do a couple of mopping jobs. I should have brought a bucket over here, shouldn't I, really? Come on, out you come, spiky tentacle thing. Well, at least hopefully this map will, this one I'll be able to teleport out of here because the door appears to be opening, which is nice. By the way, as well, so when you, I've already mentioned this, I don't think I have, I've lost track. When you restart from a save, it puts you right back in the original portal room, you know, the one that goes to the portal to hell, the Event Horizon spiky type Stargate door. Yeah, it pushes you back in there again, so you've got to work your way through the levels again. So that, of course, I've been having to teleport through some of these because some of the maps the doors don't seem to work. But it does mean that I've been able to go back and check that first room with the soot in it and clean it up. And are you going to be awkward organ? An awkward organ? An awkward? Yeah, quite awkward. We'll collect that. We'll find that in a minute. Oh god, these ones are gone as well. Come on. Yeah, there we go. It's these uneven surfaces. Once you get lumpy surfaces like this, things are more likely to be a problem when it comes to stuff getting stuck in the floor. That was always the problem with the first level, wasn't it? With the what do you call it? The up and down grates and things in the floor of the very first level. And the fact that it used to be that barrels and buckets used to get stuck in it all the time. But against this one, it's this floor surface here. Parts of it are just floor texture, and like up and down ridges like this here. I think those are either bits of the surface that have been pulled up, or they're little lumps that have been layered over the top to give it a lumpy surface. And that's what things get stuck on. He says, not knowing anything about it really whatsoever, just making stuff up. Like he sounds like he knows what he's talking about. What is that in there? Are you awkward? Don't. You're the sort of thing that makes his Viscera a bad name. That's a big one as well. It's a whole stump. Yeah, I don't have to deal with this one. If I hit it enough, maybe it'll solve it. Like any good solution to a problem. Hit something enough. Well, unfortunately I had to kill that mess, which is rather sad. There you go. I tried many methods to try and get rid of it. In the end, that was the only one that worked. Ah, never mind. That's, oh, a new one. Another cold day on this wretched moon. I'm Richard Carpenter. I guess I better leave a report. We've unearthed 3 life forms in the ice so far. Early evidence suggests bipedal physiology, but there's some strange morphology that Dr. Blair very intrigued about indeed. Tests indicate that ice to be 1 over 23,000 years old. I guess the orbital survey team was right after all. I'm sure to be pleased, and why not? They don't get to live down here. I'll continue my analysis after the specimens have been thawed. Good stuff. We won't burn those up because we need all those. They're important. Yes, they are. Come on. How come Dr. Racist has got a special coloured one? Were they all blue in the original? Winter base. Winter base, that's what it's called. Yes, indeed. Okay. Oh, the spade. Why is there a spade here? I'm now intrigued about whether there's something we can do. No? Not the lights over. No, I guess not then. Maybe okay. Maybe not. Well, it was worth a test. You never know. Slam that light down. How are we doing here? Get in there, I think. Are you going to trigger this? Or is that me? Maybe it's this. We can send the boys through. Here you go, lads. Off we go. Well, the whole party's coming. Let's not send myself through. There we go. Is that everybody? Ray's left behind. Don't leave Ray behind. He didn't like it. Right. Okay. Now we're going to test my incredible method for getting rid of the dynamites. It's a flare. It's all right. I know. For a second, I thought it was more dynamite, but no, it's a flare. It's okay. We can do this bucket as well to save making a mess. Like this. Test. Got the test there. That's good. Right. Quick sniff. Of course, this is going to be light up. Do you mean I don't have to get rid of the dynamite? I don't believe it. I think that must be 40 reasons. I think we have to get rid of the dynamite. For amusement's sake. We have to. I'm sorry, it's just the way it is. I don't care what the sniffer says. I think it's wrong. I think we need to get rid of the dynamite, no matter what. Okay? Yeah. That's okay. That's a good sign. That's a good noise. The tick-tick of dynamite trying to go boom. Tick-tick boom. Good. Be careful, because actually things that are close to the furnace can also go off. Doesn't have to be actually in the furnace. No, that one didn't work! Don't blow my box up! Oh dear, right, okay. I told you we had to do it. It was inevitable. Inevitable. I had to do the I had to clean it up. Right, let's find what mess we've made. Not too much, I don't think. I think we're alright. The box didn't go boom. A barrel probably would have gone boom, but the box didn't go boom. We're all good. Let's follow the boys through. Here we go. What have we got left? Oh! Oh, this is a bit more civilised after those chilly levels. We've got, Kermit Smith. Where the boy? Oh, no, I thought I'd lost the boys for a second. They're okay. They're here. Kermit's here as well. Welcome to the team. Welcome to the party, pal. What's in here, then? Okay. Did this one have an original screen as well? I don't think so, though. This is probably taken from... Who's this? This is Fabio. Come on, Fabio. You and me, mate. Join the team. Yeah, I think we're back in the normal levels again, aren't we? We're like a piece of the level's been taken. Look, a dead end here, though. Oh! That's kind of surprising. Oh. Oh, it's like the first level. Have you joined two together? That's kind of clever. Oh, good job. Good job, Janitor. I like that. Yeah, one joins into the other. It makes sense. I mean, this is... Oh, Runestorm flashing up there. This is the civilised boardroom area. This is actually the Runestorm boardroom. This is why they're not making any more levels. I'm afraid things have finally gone wrong. And, which one's this? We'll have a look at that in a minute. Yeah. And when you get behind the scenes, this is the normal stuff. This is where all the real work happens. Oh, a skinned body. I haven't seen one of those in a while. Let's get... Where's the furnace? Where's the smurnace? Oh, I like that. Someone been fed into the vent. Into the fan. Doesn't look it's not a very chunky fan. Well, like a combination of rust and something else here. This is a nice big one. Okay, this is good. I like this. The previous ones... Who's this? It's Hector. Okay, Hector. What does that say? What's Hector? Pajinski. Okay, Hector. I thought you had an amusing last name for a second, but no. Just a Mr. Bastard. Okay, your mate's making up for it. Mr. Bastard's going in. In you go, bastard. I'm allowed to say it. I know I don't usually say swear words, but I'm allowed to say if it's part of the Joe Blow. If it's part of the map. Yeah, in you go, Joe. How you doing, Joe? Get out of here, Joe. We'll do a bit of mopping through here to clear this as fast as possible. So we can go through here without tracking mess. And we'll stack some bits in the bucket as we go probably as well, just to be efficient. Super efficient. This is the floors I was talking about, the lumpy floors that caused problems with things getting stuck in them. How they solved it, I don't know. Probably wouldn't understand it if they told me. Not bad, not bad. I know there's a whole bunch of organs. All I'm after, of course, is just a clear bit of floor that isn't going to attract more footprints. Has it gotten better, by the way? I think it seems to be that you track less footprints than you used to when the game was first made. It seemed that the footprints used to go on for a very long time when you first had them. It used to get maybe I was better at dealing with them. Maybe it's that. I don't know. But this one's going to take a bit more effort, I think, though, because there's a lot more area to cover here. It's not too messy. Just a bit more running around. The boardroom, I'm not sure what to do with yet. We'll probably collect the boys in a bucket in a minute. Come on, just get in there. Why? Just put it in there. We'll, as he says, going back to putting cartridges in a bucket again. I think we'll finish down here first and then go up to the boardroom and then lug them down the stairs. Lug the bodies down wholesale. We'll lug you for them wholesale. Well, a quick look around here, see if there's any more of this map. Oh, no, I think it'd probably be a dead end over there. This whole thing is a mixture of stuff that Janitor has done, isn't it? Ah, here's the exit. Where's the exit? Cage is over there somewhere. Maybe above us. So yeah, some of these levels appear to have been, you know, a bit more creation has been done. And others are like the smaller ones, the jungle one. Now, they're just bits of they look more like what I expected the initial screens to be. In other words, tiny. You know, no bigger than they need to be. Minimum effort's been put in to create a screen for the back of your menu at the start of the game. I need a bit more effort. Don't make that sound dismissive. I'm just saying it like it is. Good. We'll load all these up. All these bits and pieces are going to go in here. Clear the whole ruddy lot. Anyway, how are you doing? I hope you've been having It's start of the week for me. I hope you're having a good weekend. Having a good week in general. Christmas is coming up. Other regional holidays are available, but Christmas is the one for me. At least for the kids, anyway. Doesn't bother me too much. Get out of here, you. Get out of here, Joel. But for the kids, it's an important one. Getting bigger, they have more and more expensive demands for what they're after, but that's fine. There is even talk of a pet this year. As in, not I don't really count that. I never got a hamster. I don't really count those pets as pets, but a bigger pet, i.e. something that's got 4 legs, leg at each corner, and barks. Either a very strange cat or a dog. And that's a bit more of a demand in the house. I used to have dogs when I was younger, but I don't want to be the one looking after this dog, but I do. I look after the dog. I can't help it. I'm a big fan of dogs. That's part of the problem, is that we'll go around the various rescue places and my wife will say, you know, look, well, we're not even actually going to the rescue places. Not yet. We will do. But she's been looking at things online on Facebook and stuff and saying, look at these dogs. Isn't this, here's the exit button. Look at this one. This little dog here. And this, you know, appropriately dopey-looking mutt has been demonstrated to me on the Facebook page. And it's you know, this poor little thing. No one wants him. No one wants it, and I'm like, you can't do that to me. It's not fair. I would happily take every single dog in every reclamation centre in the UK if I could. I would look after all of them, and I would love all of them, and I would know all their names. Everything else, but you see, that's not feasible. Even one probably wasn't feasible up until recently. They can't show them to me. It's not fair because I want them. I want them all. I want to love them all and hug them all because I'm that kind of guy. But I can't do that. So for a long time I've been resisting it. You know, to the point of saying, just don't show me. Don't show me your dog. I can't look after. If the kids don't look after it properly, I won't have trouble looking after it properly because of my job. But things have changed a little bit, and maybe even if the little buggers don't, the kids in other words, I can still deal with it, you know, and it will be okay. So maybe a dog will be something that will happen for Christmas, a rescue mutt, but we'll see. We already had an eye on one, and we did the whole thing with the paperwork of, you know, this is who we are, this is we've got no record of being bad to animals, we're not people, you know, and this is how the dog will be looked after, and the house is appropriate, etc., etc. But that little one would already gone. I think he was a juggle, which is a Jack Russell, and a puck combined. And he was exactly as you'd imagine. He was a bit of a right. He was a right looker, you can imagine, you know. But that's fine. Anyway, let's read this while we're here. This is Mrs. Trinity Verbatim. Trinity's the one from the Matrix, isn't it? I guess so. That one, I don't know. Trinity verbatim. I've secured another contract with Exoplanetary Liberation Corp over a small amount of our shipment of our Hercules 11. It may not be much, but we're receiving more and more contracts from them these days. We might just beat Sirens out of the game at this rate. Those guys have been a pain in the arse for a long time. I have to ensure the engineering department follows the contract requirements to the letter. It must be perfect working order for the EPLC's mission to LV-46. Yeah, there's a whole bunch of references in there, isn't there? A whole bunch of film references in there. I've covered those before. That's the same. I'm pretty sure it's the same as the original level. I don't remember Trinity being in there, but maybe I just didn't see it. Unwashable. Let's get this down here. So I think we should probably lug the bodies through now and make the mess we're going to make, because it's going to happen. I didn't even notice, of course. Skinny's up there, hanging around. Who are you? I don't think I saw a tag for you. You're not Joe Blow. He was on the floor. So you don't look at me like that. Look at that face. Act back, act back, back. Very, very Mars Attacks. The grinning face. I love Mars Attacks. One of my favourite films. Anyway, that barrel. I was about to put the barrel in here, but it's crates. So, which barrels is it? Is it all the barrels? You've made it blue, so just it's blue barrels, but we'll hold off on putting the barrels away yet, shall we? Let's not rush. Let's get... Second attempt. I think I'm just tired. You know, I'm having trouble climbing up the stairs. We'll get this fellow out of the way. Mind the leg. Well, one of the legs. One of the legs is less of a problem than the other. Careful where you're swinging those, sir. Oh, are you in? Okay. This isn't Strictly Dancing, you know. Strictly Ballroom, isn't it? Strictly Dancing. Shows how much I watch of it. Strictly Ballroom. Is that an international thing? It probably is, I'm guessing. In case you don't know, it's just called Strictly, okay? In the common parlance of the UK. Strictly is an incredibly popular reality TV show where they get a variety of people, celebrities supposedly. You know what you mean by celebrity these days. You know, every variety of celebrity value you can imagine, from the A's to the Z's. Most of the Z's, probably more. You know, and you get a few sportsmen, you get a few actors and actresses, and you know, people like local soap operas or whatever. Maybe even politicians and a few, and you make them learn to do ballroom dancing. Which is not something that appeals to me in the fight. Why did I come up with without any items, without any tools? Let's go get some tools. Where's the laser? Hazel must be up here somewhere. And some people love it. It's one of those programs that, you know, there are obsessives who just love ballroom dancing. I don't know how much they're into it as actually doing the ballroom dancing, or just the watching the celebrities do it. And some of them are goddamn awful. They really are. I should expect. Some of the sportsmen vary. Actually, you'd think the sportsmen would be bad, but being, you know, often a bunch of rugby blokes and everything else. But some of them are actually remarkably good, supposedly. They've got the real talents for it. Great big fellas who drink a lot of beer aren't necessarily bad at doing the dancing bit. Yeah, it doesn't appeal to me. Why did I put that out? I have little to no interest in ballroom dancing. Where's the bucket dispenser? Someone's moved it! There it is. I found it. I found where they moved it to. And I have little to no interest in celebrities. Well, I'm a sort of grumpy old bloke. There, celebrities. But it is a great thing that people love. It's super popular. You know, in the times of you young people not watching so much TV, and who blames you? I don't watch TV, pretty much. This is one of the few things that people still do watch. What's this? It's a notepad. We love notepads. We love clipboards. That's a chair. I want the clipboard. I want to read this pad over here as well. I'll have a look at it, see if it's anything different. Nope. That's the same. That is... yeah, that's the same as well. Good to know, though. I want to be careful. I want to check. I want to miss anything. If people create things in levels, you know, people create text and stuff. They've put the effort into doing that, adding more flavour to the level. Who's this? Soas Duroff. Then I certainly feel it'd be rude not to read it. But in this case, it's the same. It's the same as before.